Hello, Adita Lang, and let's talk about what's called a recumbent bike. So the difference between a recumbent bike and a regular bike is the way you're sitting. Here you're sitting and your legs will go in front of you. A regular bike, your legs go down. Now, as you get into this bike, the first thing that we need to do is figure out where our leg placement is. So most bikes are the same. They'll either have an adjustment underneath. This one has one to the right. Some of them have them right in the center. It really depends on the bike. You'll bring your feet in, and your goal is to be able to, so I'm a little vertically challenged, so that pedal is way too far for me. So I will take the adjustment, and my goal here is to be able to sit in with a very small bend in the extended leg. So that's my placement for this bike. Now, as with all machines, shoulders are back and down, chest is up, and your abdominals are bracing inward. And from there, we will pedal. I think the seat is still a little bit too far, so I'm going to move the seat slightly forward so I feel like I have full control of the pedals. Absolutely, yes. So the key here is when you extend your leg, you have a slight bend in the knee. If it's fully bent, you're too close. So you need to back yourself up so you have that extension with the machine. Now, most machines get started the minute you pedal. They work with pedal power. Some of them, you have to actually push the start machine. So this machine is on, and from here we have various things that we can do. So we could just push the quick start, and a lot of machines have quick starts, and that puts you on a generic program of which you can control. So now the things that you can control is you personally can control your speed, but what you can't control, which is the bike's turn, is to control your resistance. So you can press up on the resistance, and now it feels like you're riding through sand. It's just a little bit more challenging, which is fine. Now, with all cardiovascular machines, here's your goal. Your goal is to be what's called breathy and not breathless. So what does that mean? Well, we're having a conversation, and maybe I have a little bit of breath in a couple of words. That's okay. That means I'm working at my target heart rate zone. On the other hand, if I'm sitting here and I can barely speak, well, now I've passed that. So now I'm working no longer with oxygen, which actually starts to break down muscle tissue, to be very honest, and we're not breaking down fat, which is our goal. So you want to then back yourself off. So if I increase the resistance and I get myself to the point where I'm just about to become breathless, then I lower the resistance so it can be easier again. I catch my breath, and then I can push up again. But ideally, keeping yourself in the breathy range is really what's going to give you the cardiovascular advantages that you want. So that, my friends, is the recumbent bike.